All right, let's cut right to it. Have you ever thought, man, I'd love to build an AI business, but I can't code to save my life? Well, what if I told you that you absolutely can build a six-figure business without writing a single line of code? It's true, and in this explainer, we're not just going to talk about it, we're laying out the exact 12-month roadmap to get you there, step by step. Let's do this.
So let's just put it right out there. Can you really build a six-figure AI business without being a coder? Look, I get the skepticism, but the answer is a huge, confident yes. This whole plan we're about to walk through, it's built from the ground up specifically for people like you. Ambitious, smart, but not a software engineer.
And this is the magic number, $100,000. Now, that might sound like a huge, ambitious goal for your first year, and, well, it is, but it's also completely achievable. And we're about to show you the exact math on how to make it happen.
Okay, before we really dive in, just a quick heads up. Think of this as your educational roadmap, your strategic guide. It is absolutely not financial advice. Your results are going to depend on you, your hustle, your execution. Our job here is to give you the clearest, most effective plan to follow. Okay, so here's how we're going to break this down. First, we'll cover your one secret weapon. This is the most important part, so listen up. Then we'll walk through three distinct phases. First, landing that all-important first client. Second, scaling up with retainers. And third, reaching that 100K summit. It's a clear path, so let's jump right in.
All right, your one secret weapon. Before we even talk about month one, we have to nail this down. This one single strategy is the foundation for everything else. Seriously, if you get this one thing right, every other step becomes like 10 times easier. It's that important.
And this slide says it all, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the generalist, I do AI stuff for businesses. Yawn. It's vague, it's crowded, you're competing with everyone. But on the other side, the specialist, I build AI agents that book appointments for dentists. Bam! That is the game changer right there. You want to be so specific that when a dentist thinks about solving that one problem, you're the only person they think of.
So, how do you actually do this? It's simple, really. Don't say you do AI for healthcare. That's way too broad. Instead, say, I build AI agents for appointment booking for dentists. See the difference? Don't say AI for sales. Say, I build automated lead qualification for real estate agents. You're picking an industry, a specific role, and one painful problem you can solve. That laser focus, that's your superpower.
Okay, phase one, your first client. This is all happening in the first month. And listen, the goal here isn't to make $1 million. The goal is validation. It's about proving that your niche idea actually works in the real world and, of course, landing that first paying client to get the momentum going. So here's your 30-day action plan. Week 1, you're going to lock in your niche and just play with your tools. Get comfortable. Week 2, you build what's called an MVP, a minimum viable product. It's just the simplest, most basic version of your solution that actually solves the problem. And then for weeks 3 and 4, you have one job and one job only. Go all in on finding and signing client number 1. And this is the best part. This is your no-code toolkit. You don't have to be a developer. You can use incredible platforms like MindStudio to build AI agents, or Zapier and Make to connect different apps together and make things happen automatically. You could even use something like VoiceFlow for building chatbots. You don't need to master all of them. Just pick one or two, get really good at them, and you'll be able to build some seriously powerful stuff. Okay, check this out. When it's time to reach out to potential clients, this is the kind of message you send. It's pure gold. And notice what it's not doing. It's not selling AI. Nobody cares about AI. It's selling a result. I help dentists save 10+ hours a week. That's a specific, tangible outcome. It's a powerful, value-driven pitch, and I promise you, this is the kind of email that actually gets a response.
All right, let's move on to phase 2, scaling with retainers. This covers months 2 through 6. So, you've landed that first client. You've proven the concept works. Amazing. Now the focus totally shifts. We're moving from just proving it works to building a real, sustainable business. It's time to scale up.
And this is maybe the most important mindset shift you'll make. Your first client, it might be a one-off project, and that's totally fine. But the real secret to building a business, and not just a freelance gig, is moving to monthly retainers. This is how you go from constantly hunting for the next project to having predictable, stable income every single month. It's a total game changer. I mean, this chart really tells the whole story, right? On one side, you've got one-off projects.
It's a total roller coaster, feast or famine, super stressful. But on the other side, monthly retainers, that stable, predictable, growing income. That's something you can build a real business on. That, right there, is the difference between a side hustle and a career.
And look, don't underestimate how much just one good client can be worth. On a retainer model, we're talking about clients paying you anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000 every single month for your ongoing work. Suddenly, that 100K a year goal doesn't seem so far away, does it? This is where it starts to feel real.
And here we are, the home stretch. Phase 3, reaching the summit. This is for months 7 through 12. By this point, you should have a couple of retainer clients, you've got a system that works, now it's time for the final push. This is where we get strategic and make that climb to the 100K summit.
So let's just do some quick and dirty math. $100,000 a year breaks down to about $8,300 a month. Now I know that number might seem a little scary at first, but watch what happens when we apply our retainer model to it.
This table really brings it all home. Look at this. One client paying you $2,500 a month, you're on your way. You land a second one, you're at $5,000 a month. A third one, you're at $7,500. And with just 4 clients at that rate, you're at $10,000 a month. You're not just hitting the goal, you're blowing past it. See? 100K a year, it's not a dream. It's just simple math.
And once you hit that 100K, that's just the beginning. You can start thinking even bigger. You can package up your knowledge and sell it as a course. You could sell pre-built templates for your specific niche. You could even start outsourcing the actual work so you can just focus on sales. All of these ideas are about one thing, breaking the link between your time and your income. And that is the real secret to scaling way beyond 100K.
Okay, let's take a step back and pull this all together. We've talked about the secret weapon of niching down, we've gone through the 3 phases, we've crunched the numbers, now let's look at the entire 12-month journey from 30,000 feet.
And here it is, your entire 12-month plan in one shot. Month 1 is all about laying that foundation and getting that first win. Months 2 through 6, that's your building phase, scaling with those high-value retainers. And then the final stretch, months 7 to 12, that's when you hit the summit, you reach that 100K goal, and you start planning what's next. It's clean, it's simple, and it's totally doable. So there you have it. The plan is laid out for you. The tools are more accessible than they have ever been, and the opportunity in this space right now, it is absolutely massive. But none of it matters until you make that one core decision to stop trying to be everything to everyone and instead become the go-to expert for one specific problem. So the only question I have for you is, what niche are you going to claim?
Okay, just before we wrap up, a very important disclaimer. Please remember, the content in this explainer is for informational and entertainment purposes only. I can't guarantee any success, profit, or specific results. Everyone's journey is different and your results will vary. This is not financial, investment, or professional advice of any kind. You should always do your own research and please consult with a qualified professional before you make any financial decisions. By watching, you agree that the creator is not responsible for any outcomes. And finally, this explainer was not sponsored. Thanks so much for watching.